Come on, man. I don't got time for this goofy shit. I got it, yo. I do not know how to play. I think I'm ready. Cmpunk Showcase. Hell yeah. I fuck with Cmpunk.
Roman Reigns pumping himself up, trying to take control of this triple threat match. Critical moment here.
And Cmpunk down in the middle of the ring. This dream WrestleMania main event may be about to turn into a nightmare.
And Roman Reigns is about to turn Cmpunk's lights out at the showcase of the Immortals. The guillotine is cinched in. Will Punk tap out? Is Punk gonna tap out? Remember, the ropes will not force a break here. But what a counter by Punk into the jackknife cover, and Reigns has to kick out.
A much-needed way out of jail just in time, and the transition now.
Anaconda Vice cinched in. Reigns is in trouble. Punk squeezing with everything in his being. And Rollins now saving the matchup for himself as he looks to turn Punk on his belly and going for a sharpshooter here.
And now locked in, a tap out here for Cmpunk. Ends the entire thing. Surely now. Seth Rollins closing in on victory, but denied by Roman Reigns.
And now Reigns to Rollins into the guillotine. Rollins now in jeopardy. Can the visionary fight his way out? Look at the power from Seth. Northern Light suplex. A cover, and a kick out.
Transition once again from Roman Reigns back into that choke, but a stomp from Cmpunk breaks it up. Wait up, Cole.
Got a sleep by Punk to GTS for the victory. Hook of the leg. Is it enough? And a kick out at two. How on earth did Rollins find the will to survive? And Heyman, wow, look at him. The wise man distraught on the outside of the ring, understandably so.
Saw his man so close to victory there, but denied by a late kick out.
And now Cmpunk, the only man standing. 12 years after his last WrestleMania match, Punk is hanging strong with the two men that have remained at the top of our industry in Punk's absence. DDT plants them. Reigns just bludgeoning his opponent in the corner. Down they go. Jumping knee strike. Lights out.
Flying in like a missile. Punk dodges out in time. Hard-hitting calf kick finds its mark.
Enziguri finds its mark. And the counter from Rollins.
Cut down to size with that.
Oh, man. Cmpunk looking to end this. Fighting back in, just broke the hold there. He is looking to do some serious harm. That gets reversed on Cmpunk. Reversal after reversal. These two have counters for days. He's going up.
From above.
Here we go.
From up high.
He's taking a bit of damage from these blows. Rollins unleashed his athleticism there. And he turned it around. And this one might be headed ringside. No count out as he takes things out of the ring.
And Punk wants more from his opponent. Pedigree.
Oh, man, taking it to the trachea. Counters. Each athlete finding an answer for everything thrown at them. Uh-oh, has to find a way out of this. Oh, look at this. Reigns is trying to pick his opponent apart physically and mentally. He might just be stalling for time here. A hammer hammerlock now into a lariat. Oh, what an axe handle. Reigns turns that around. And he gets delivered back into the ring. Seth's interested in what's under the ring at the moment.
Seth Rollins has found his favorite equalizer, a steel chair.
Getting back into the ring now.
Oh, what an axe handle.
Seth Rollins didn't get what he wanted there, taking some stiff offense.
Yeah, watching Cmpunk aggressively work the opposition. This could be it. It could end right here.
And he fights it off.
They may not have too much left, but they at least had enough to kick out there. Rollins now, huge knee to the jaw, and a well-placed calf kick there. Ooh! Oh! Risking it all.
What a crossbody!
A roll of the dice, and it pays off in full.
He gets into the ring.
Oh, what an axe handle. Big hammer connects. Roman, by Reigns. Is it enough to overcome Punk?
Stopping that pin attempt.
And this match carries on.
Calculating the next move here. Ooh, that'll kill you over. And the Tribal Chief being met with hostility there.
Still takes a good amount of resilience to last this long, though. And he's able to avoid that. Rollins drops his opponent. The stop connects. Seth could end it there.
Neckbreaker.
Oh, come on. Shit, move the fuck
Punk
out of my
scaling
way.
the turnbuckles. From the top.
Oh my gosh, what impact!
He has to be in a world of hurt here.
This deep into a triple threat, you're lucky if you're still standing. Quick maneuvering, managing to avoid that bit of offense.
Oh, Seth gets caught with a kick.
Oh my, going below the belt.
Now attempts the cover.
Can he keep him down?
And a kick out at two.
He may not have too much left, but at least he had enough to... Rollins has the target acquired. Here he comes. The stop. That could be Punk's demise. Rollins at a disadvantage.
Oh, right to the back of the neck. What a blow.
Good night. What an abs from the top.
Seth is down for the count. No, stops the count at two.
I didn't think we'd see a kick out there. Down on the jaw. You bite your tongue with that.
Hooked up.
Small package driver. Oh, what an axe handle.
Oh my God, a clothesline. He has to be nearly at his breaking point now.
This could be the defining moment of this match for him. What does he do now? Oh! Boom!
Climbing the turnbuckles to the top.
Oof! Running knee in the corner.
Seth is being overwhelmed.
And this is Punk just unleashing every ounce of spit and vinegar against Rollins here.
Here he comes, sliding back into the ring.
Rollins looking to bait his opponent into a mistake.
Hooked him up. High angle belly to back suplex.
Oh, God, tossed into those massive steel steps. Absolutely no give there.
Oh my God, a steel chair. He's climbing the turnbuckles to the top. Looking for something.
from the top rope.
Flying elbow drop. The Architect getting rocked by the one and only CM Punk. And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now. Roman has to wake up and get going in a hurry. And Punk looking to gain control with a kick to the midsection, but Rollins still in this match.
Son of a
Rollins
bitch.
looking to
Get
break
off
up
me.
this apparent GTS attempt and does so, but right back into the line of fire itself. GTS connects.
Snare by Reigns. Stop by Rollins. All three men down. Critical moment in this match.
Oh my, what absolute chaos and bedlam inside the ring. If one man can get a cover here, it may be over.
Paul Heyman, of course, out here with this loose alliance with Punk, his quote-unquote friend. Of course, he has the history with Reigns, and now he's used the tear to Punk. Heyman showing his true colors tonight.
What favor called in by CM Punk about to pay dividends here. No disqualifications in this kind of match.
And Punk stalking Reigns, and a low blow by Heyman. What the hell?
Fucking bitch ass motherfucker Heyman. He's the driver,
Roman
chief.
Reigns' life was passing before his eyes, and now Heyman going to offer the chair to the tribal chief.
Bow down at the feet of the tribal chief. You have to think this was the plan all along to take out CM Punk.
And now Reigns, chair in hand. Boom!
Yeah, that didn't end up being the WrestleMania main event that I had dreamed about for years. How do you people agree to this? How do you even come up with this? Who in their right minds thinks, hey, let's drag someone to their worst moments to relive them? What kind of masochistic grease to it? Why would anyone want that? I saw what you did to John Cena a few years ago, making him relive loss after loss after loss, and then having him face the camera and say that those figured that if a CM Punk showcase was ever pitched, I'd politely tell them to take a hike. But then I saw what was done for Paul Heyman last year, what was done for the whole Bloodline dynasty. Suddenly it wasn't just reliving history, it was rewriting it. Instead of trying to take something positive from those losses, Heyman did what he always does, and spins it into a victory by literally rewriting history. Well, if he can do it, I can do it better. Using what 2K calls slingshot technology, we can take any what-if dream you've ever had and make it a reality. Dream matches, ripple effects, righting wrongs, and changing history. That's what CM Punk has always been about.
Bull by the horn, JBL. Oh yeah, look at that. 2008. Oh yeah, let's go.
My first couple of years with WWE were a whirlwind. I was ECW champion, a team with DX at the Survivor Series, and I finally made it to WrestleMania. I won Money in the Bank at WrestleMania 24, which led to what I consider, what most consider, to be the best cash-in of all time.
CM Punk has done it! Mr. Money in the Bank has become Mr. World Champion!
This upset a lot of people, including my old friend JBL. JBL didn't like a thing about me, how I looked, how I talked, how I wrestled, music choice.
Fuck with CM
Everything
Punk.
about me bothered him. And he saw SummerSlam as his opportunity to declare to the world that CM Punk does not belong. JBL thrives when he can strong-arm somebody. A true tyrant who takes great pleasure in badgering anyone who sees beneath him. I had no illusions that this was going to be an easy fight. My only plan was to hit him as hard as I could and beat the respect into him at SummerSlam. Now go put JBL in his place. Avoid the clothesline if you can. And let's make sure JBL feels like he's been sent to hell.
Yo.
Try to run something, bro.
The following contest is scheduled
Oh, 2K.
What you playing? 2K basketball?
Yeah, hell yeah. What game you on?
I'm not on 2K basketball, nigga.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Michael Cole coming to you alongside Corey Graves and Wade Barrett.
JBL.
Live from SummerSlam. Cmpunk,
The money dropping down.
World Heavyweight Championship just 7 weeks ago, is set for his biggest title defense yet.
Cole, why are you focusing so much on Punk when we are in the midst of the wrestling god? And our next World Heavyweight Champion, John Bradshaw Blayfield. JBL has the look of a champion, the entrance of a champion, and he may be minutes away from becoming a champion.
JBL telling Punk last week that fairy tales aren't real. That midnight will strike here tonight at SummerSlam. Talk about Cinderella. JBL's been calling Punk Cindy lately. JBL, the longest reigning champion in SmackDown history, hopes to add the world title to his collection tonight. He's had great success over the years here at SummerSlam. Here's the man who won the title at the end of June when he cashed in Money in the Bank in a surprise on Monday Night Raw. Cmpunk, the underdog who has had uphill battles ever since winning the World Heavyweight Championship, has held on to that championship and he's worn it proudly.
Badass.
Cmpunk fans have been saying Cmpunk is not a so-called transition, and that's what Punk hopes to prove tonight.
JBL has called Punk a transitional champion, and worse, this is another top test for Punk here at SummerSlam.
I got the crowd turned.
Introducing the challenger from New York City, weighing in at 290 pounds, John Bradshaw.
That's what it's all about, folks. The World Heavyweight Championship. Cmpunk is a champion who lives by his own rules. In the lead-up to this match tonight, Punk has refused to give in to JBL's intimidation tactics. Or in the words of Cmpunk, sometimes it's what you don't do that makes you who you are. But I think Punk's defiance has only angered JBL even further.
And that could be a grave mistake. A fired up and furious JBL is not something you want to deal with. Mess with the bull, and you get the horns.
And for JBL, he likes to talk about fighting for the old school guys. Likes to look down on the new school superstars like Cmpunk. JBL says he won't be pushed out by these twerps.
I would tally that sentiment to self-preservation. JBL isn't going to allow a guy like Punk to take a spot he's worked an entire career for. You don't achieve longevity in this game without putting the boots to some ankle biters.
One thing Punk certainly doesn't have here is the experience advantage. JBL had the longest championship reign in...
Uh-oh, this is not going to look pretty. Submission being applied. Submission locked in. Are we going to see... Trying to break out of this grip and is able to do it. Escapes the hold before irreparable damage is done. Mongolian chop. And JBL has gone so far as to call Punk a transitional champion. A fluke even. Bradshaw called this championship run by Punk pathetic. That is a direct quote, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, say what you want about Punk's run. He's knocked off some of the best, including Bradshaw once and Batista on a couple occasions.
Thunderous club comes down. Very effective. Side headlock applied. Ow. Oh, and a right hand for the title. New champ. Gets his shoulder up before the 2 count.
He's not letting anyone get away with a lazy pin and connects with the kick.
He is looking to do some serious harm.
Bam! And there might be a lot of support in the crowd tonight for CM Punk, but I think that just adds more rage to every strike JBL delivers. JBL relishes at the opportunity to put a beating on anybody.
Well, we all know that JBL prides himself on being, quite frankly, a bully. And he wants to bully CM Punk all over Indiana tonight.
Can't prepare your face for that. Counter right when it was needed.
Quick thinking and quick rollout there. Wants to regroup and recover.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
Oh, no!
Talking about these men, they couldn't be any more different. For JBL, it's all about running business, Wall Street, having a championship in one hand and a beer in the other. Very much the opposite of CM Punk, Corey.
It's country versus alternative music polls.
Taking flight. Body on body. And the champ might have just frustrated Bradshaw even more there. He's headed to the top now.
Stalking from above.
From the top. Wow. Cross body. Attempting high-risk move after high-risk move at a breakneck pace. What's Punk got forthcoming? Down on the skull. That just looked brutal. And you have to imagine that the challenger has no idea where they are right now. One step ahead there.
Punk prides himself in being disciplined and having plenty of self-control. He's going to need all that here tonight against Brett.
For the title!
And the champion gets a shoulder up just before 2.
Honestly, at this point in the match, that was still something of a quick kick out. Got out of the way of that one.
Oh, what a right hook.
Oh, man. It's aggravating me already. All that time shit's so gay.
CM Punk is a champion who lives by his own rules. In the lead-up to this match tonight, Punk has refused to give in to JBL's intimidation tactics.
Or in the words of CM Punk, sometimes it's what you don't do that makes you who you are. But I think Punk's defiance has only angered JBL even further.
And that could be a grave mistake. A blast off! And nobody held on that one.
Punk prides himself in being disciplined and having plenty of self-control. He's going to need all that here tonight against Bradshaw. A 17-year veteran will play mind games and try to wear the champion down.
And if he can't wear him down, he'll just beat him down. JBL has a bona fide mean streak. Mean and vicious. He enjoys inflicting pain on his opponent.
That's why he's been successful in the ring and in the business world. Dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball. Unleashing a barrage on their opponent. He'll wind up elbow drop right to the back of the neck. Cmpunk, the surprise champion who cashed in the Money in the Bank contract back in June, shocking the entire sports entertainment world. And many are still shocked that he's champion today.
None more shocked than JBL, but tonight is the opportunity to put all the doubters to rest.
Every time Punk defends that title, he has to prove himself again and again. The championship's around his waist because he earned it. And Punk there utilizing his quickness.
This match is sort of a new school versus old school. Cmpunk and JBL respectively. Who do you give the advantage to?
I have to go with Cmpunk. Sure, JBL is a veteran, but Punk is on the bleeding edge of in-ring competition. For the title!
He forces a break before the count of two.
Gotta change something up with the pin technique.
The eagle-eyed official putting an end to the shenanigans.
Oh, point of the elbow hits the target. Going blow for blow, each one getting stiffer. No end in sight to this exchange. Oh!
This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders.
This has turned into a violent game of chicken. Who's going to step off the gas first? Struck with a calf kick.
He's headed up high.
Making a hasty retreat to the outside. Some may consider this an act of...
From the top, double axe handle connects.
What's this? He's going back up again. Stalking from above.
Look out. Wow, cross body. Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact. And JBL has gone so far as to call Punk a transitional champion. A fluke even. Bradshaw called this championship run by Punk pathetic. That is a direct quote, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, say what you want about Punk's run. He's knocked off some of the best, including Bradshaw once and Batista on a couple occasions.
Running knee! And Cmpunk is in control.
Punk's working smarter, not harder, and it has JBL off balance.
Oh, float over Russian leg sweep. Stomping down. Highly competitive match. Punk defending the championship. JBL whipped into the corner, and there's the vintage running knee by Punk.
And what a shocking victory this could be for the young up-and-comer Cmpunk, but denied by JBL.
Bradshaw just too powerful for Punk, and now the wrestling god teeing off.
Yeah,
Breaking my
JBL doing what
back.
he does best. Manhandling his opponent. And JBL not too comfortable on the ropes, but going up there anyway.
Gonna do something here to put Cmpunk away, and that may well do it, but it looks like JBL injured himself in the process.
Good, fuck him.
Both men down, the official counting away here. First man to his feet could gain the advantage in the matchup. JBL looks like he's gonna just crawl to the cover. Shoulders are down. Punk kicks out.
And a late kick out there from Cmpunk. Just enough gas left in the tank, and you can see the cogs whirring behind the eyes of JBL.
JBL looking to end it all here with a clothesline from hell.
Punk dodges out in time. What's it gonna take to end it? It might be this. Go to sleep. This could be it. The champ can retain.
Cover. He's done it. CM Punk retains.
Here is your winner, and still the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
Ladies and gentlemen, you just have to get used to this. Once again, CM Punk has silenced the critics, proven himself as a champion.
This was a must-win title defense for Punk, and like you said, now everyone knows the champ is no easy target.
There aren't many people in this industry that I respect more than Rey Mysterio. And while I think the world of Rey Mysterio, it doesn't mean we always see eye to eye. And yes, we've often gotten into fights over our disagreements, but every single encounter with Rey is special. We've had so many great moments, but when it came to this showcase, I went with one that may surprise you. A match where we were on good terms with each other, where we just went out there with the simplest of goals. Win the match, earn a title shot, Armageddon 2008. The finals of the #1 contender for the Intercontinental title tournament. Having a chance at WWE gold dangling in front of you is always one hell of a carrot, and we went out there and had a blast trying to outdo the other.
Look at this!
Rey and I have done things to each other over the years that don't exactly scream respect, but at the end of the day, I love Rey. I love our history, and I love this encounter. So let's jump back to that special night in December of 2008 at Armageddon.
Well, current Intercontinental Champion William Regal asked Stephanie McMahon to establish this tournament to ensure that his next challenger is deserving.
Well, I don't think William Regal's going to be disappointed with his pick of the litter tonight. As a matter of fact, every contender in this tournament was deserving.
Rey Mysterio defeating Kofi Kingston and The Miz to get here.
From San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds,
Rey Mysterio, a former world champion, looking forward to this match because it takes him one step closer to perhaps battling for one championship he's never held. That, of course, being the Intercontinental. Can you believe that this is the first time these two former world champions are facing off against each other? Duking it out here for the #1 contender spot for William Regal's Intercontinental Championship.
I think either one of these men is fully capable of bringing even more honor and prestige to that coveted championship. You can tell there's so much mutual honor and respect in there between Punk and Mysterio. Down with a tilt-the-world backbreaker.
And we talk about the reason for this tournament to contend for the Intercontinental Championship coming from the smug attitude of our current Intercontinental Champion, William Regal. Saying how no one is deserving enough to challenge him. But I'm seeing two very deserving contenders in front of me now.
Well, Michael Cole, you can only say that now because of the tournament Regal put together. When Regal won the title, he promised to proudly defend it. And there is no pride in beating an unworthy challenger.
Turns that in his favor. Vicious knee. We could expect a fast-paced match. Two superstars that are almost equal in speed weight.
There's so much talent in the ring right now. I have to imagine they both did their homework. I don't think either Rey or Punk would face another world champion without being fully prepared.
You see Rey Mysterio, and you notice, Corey, his wrist doesn't have extra taping tonight. He had torn ligaments in that wrist a couple of weeks ago. Is there a reason for not having it taped? I don't think it's healed quickly. I think it's perhaps psychological.
Well, we always know if you go into a match and you have an injury and you've got some part of your body taped up, It's like a bullseye. It's like a...
Shoulders down. Is it enough? One count and he gets his shoulder up.
Only getting the one count there.
Beautiful. Neck breaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
Avoided any damage there.
Neck breaker.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys.
An uncanny showing of power. One last gasp effort, and that'll do it.
Clubbing blow.
Oh, Rey Mysterio. Look at that. Sunset flip powerbomb.
I know that it's in the name of the move, but really, talk about a true display of power there. Bludgeoned with a stiff shot.
Mysterio showing that athletic, technical style that has won him championships. From way up, taking a flight to nowhere.
And I think there was a moment of hesitation before the leap, and it made all the difference.
Disastrous turn of events could change the whole complexion of this match.
Ooh, merciless looking blow.
Attempted a power bomb here, but no, reversed. Hurricane Rana pin. Legs are hooked.
Oh, wait a minute. Turns the...
That's an unusual decision.
Maybe looking to deal some more damage first.
He saw that one coming.
Uh-oh.
In the corner, has to find a way out of there.
Cmpunk stopped that in its tracks. Neck breaker after the float over.
That was pretty. And maybe Punk has targeted something. Maybe an ailing injury could be affecting Rey.
Jumping DDT.
My. Ooh.
And Rey from up high.
From above.
Here we go. Oof, exchange that for a powerbomb.
And both athletes showing they have each other's number.
Brought down with the Bulldog. Look at the amazing agility of Rey Mysterio. Great counter into the ropes. Here it comes for the 619. Man, Punk's face is really starting to show the damage of this match.
Flying. Oh, my God, what a move. Triangle armbar. Triangle armbar. Submit. Needs to escape and does. Gets free from that painful hold.
Devastating elbow strike.
Haymaker after haymaker
With the counter. The fight is on, and it's furious.
just teeing off with that fight forever vibe. Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out. Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up.
Turns that back on CM Punk.
Game, bro. This fucking game.
The third of the three amigos. CM Punk had a big night this past Monday night on Raw. He won the Slammy Award for the OMG Moment of the Year.
Oh, yes, he did, but his week went downhill from there. Losing his World Tag Team Championship last night, you have to believe that's on his mind. You always see... Sports teams have some sort of hangover after big losses.
But Punk doesn't drink, so I think he can avoid a hangover quite easily.
I see what you did there. whip back into the ring. Got him in the corner now.
And one more reversal. Talk about evenly matched here.
We're seeing one response after another. Neither superstar gaining a foothold. Uses an elbow to disrupt that attack. Punk looking to get past Mysterio tonight and clinch a title match against William Regal. Punk and Regal have had some run-ins in the past. Regal defeating Punk earlier in the year to win the King of the Ring tournament.
And a rather fitting outcome it was. I tell you, the Queen was happy that day. The crown always shines brighter when a Brit adorns it.
Get in there, ref.
Punk avoids the attack. Smacked with an open palm.
A lot of mutual respect between these two superstars. The first time these two former world champions will ever face each other.
Yeah, we talk about the honor of battling for the title. I think it's an honor for both of these guys to be facing each other. Targeted dropkick to the knee joint. And I'm having doubts about Punk's head being fully in the game after that.
Sent into the corner.
What the fuck, man? Rey Mysterio just blocks everything I fucking do.
Scooped up for a slam.
What's the fucking point?
From the top.
Frog splash connects. Punk's got a problem here.
And this has to be it.
Mysterio with a huge win here.
Here is your winner.
Cmpunk and Rey Mysterio, two former world champions, battling for the chance at the Intercontinental Championship. It's hard to believe it's the first time that shoulders down, pinning predicament. Not quite there yet.
No surprise there. He's still pretty fresh.
Counter by Cmpunk. And we talk about the reason for this tournament to contend for the Intercontinental Championship coming from the smug attitude of our current Intercontinental Champion, William Regal. Saying how no one is deserving enough to challenge him. But I'm seeing two very deserving contenders in front of me now.
Well, Michael Cole, you can only say that now because of the tournament Regal put together. When Regal won the title, he promised to proudly defend it. And there is no pride in beating an unworthy challenger.
Punk, Mysterio, facing off against each other for the first time ever here at Armageddon, battling it out for a chance to compete for the Intercontinental Championship. And Punk gets countered there. You see Rey Mysterio, and you notice, Corey, his wrist doesn't have extra taping tonight. He had torn ligaments in that wrist a couple of weeks ago. Is there a reason for not having it taped? I don't think it's healed quickly. I think it's perhaps psychological. Well, we always know if you go into a match and you have an injury and you've got some part of your body taped up, it's like a bullseye. It's like a...
Why y'all timing my fucking... Why y'all timing it, bro? That's what's so stupid to me, bro. I'll fuck up the whole match with that timing shit.
Can you believe that this is the first time these two former world champions are facing off against each other? Duking it out here for the #1 contender spot for William Regal's Intercontinental Championship. I think either one of these men is fully capable of bringing even more honor and prestige to that coveted championship. You can tell there's so much mutual honor and respect in there between Punk and Mysterio. And we talk about the reason for this tournament to contend for the Intercontinental Championship coming from the smug attitude of our current Intercontinental Champion, William Regal. Saying how no one is deserving enough to challenge him. But I'm seeing two very deserving contenders in front of me now.
Well, Michael Cole, you can only say that now because of the tournament Regal put together. When Regal won the title, he promised to proudly defend it. And there is no pride in beating an unworthy challenger.
Like, are you fucking serious? The fucking referee? Alright, this is
on the
bro.
lifting it up into the ring. Bam! Suplex.
You have to be in peak physical condition to pull off a move with that much weight behind it. You see Rey Mysterio, and you notice, Corey, his wrist doesn't have extra taping tonight. He had torn ligaments in that wrist a couple of weeks ago. Is there a reason for not having it taped? I don't think it's healed quickly. I think it's perhaps psychological.
Well, we always know if you go into a match and you have an injury and you've got some part of your body taped
bruh.
up, it's like a bullseye.
I don't even know why I bought this shit, bro. Fuck, man.
Can you believe that this is the first time these two former world champions are facing off again? Here we go. Time to work out some aggression. Punk, Mysterio, facing off against each other for the first time ever here at Armageddon. Battling it out for a chance to compete for the Intercontinental Championship. Roundhouse kick. Spin kick to the midsection. And we talk about the reason for this tournament to contend for the Intercontinental Championship coming from the smug attitude of our current Intercontinental Champion, William Regal, saying how no one is deserving enough to challenge him. But I'm seeing two very deserving contenders in front of me now.
Well, Michael Cole, you can only say that now because of the tournament Regal put together. When Regal won the title, he promised to proudly defend it. And there is no pride in beating an unworthy challenger.
Ray just can't stop this attack.
CM Punk's been finding an answer for everything Mysterio's doing here.
Punk took it hard to Mysterio there. Oh!
We could expect a fast-paced match. Two superstars that are almost equal in speed weight.
There's so much talent in the ring right now. I have to imagine they both did their homework.
Trying armbar. He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
Beautiful neck breaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
You see Rey Mysterio, and you notice, Corey, his wrist doesn't have extra taping tonight. He had torn ligaments in that wrist a couple of weeks ago. Is there a reason for not having it taped? I don't think it's healed quickly. I think it's perhaps psychological.
Well, we always know if you go into a match and you have an injury and you've got some part of your body taped up, it's like a bullseye. It's like a target for your opponent. Ray probably wants to appear 100%, even if he...
It's about to be locked in. Here we go, guys. And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
Reorientating them in the corner here.
Stuck in the tree of woe and being viciously kneed over and over again. Get in there, ref.
CM Punk won the World Heavyweight title back in June on his first night on Raw after the draft, cashing in his Money in the Bank.
What a night to remember that was. But the end of Punk's reign wasn't as ceremonious. The title was taken away from him after a punt from Randy Orton. Put Punk on the shelf.
You hit a move like that, you're not just trying to win, you're trying to keep your opponent down indefinitely. Uh-oh.
Right into the ring post. What impact?
Stiff shot to the abdomen.
Oh, kick right to the gut.
Taking the wind out with a stomp to the solar plexus. Being placed onto the top rope.
What awareness seeing Ray coming. Punk looking to get past Mysterio tonight and clinch a title match against William Regal. Punk and Regal have had some run-ins in the
Fucking
past.
bullshit,
Regal defeated
man.
Punk earlier in the year to win the King of the Ring tournament.
And a rather fitting outcome it was. I tell you, the Queen was happy that day. The crown always shines brighter when a Brit adorns it. And responds with a counter of their own.
Here comes a big-time power bomb. No, great reversal. Shoulders down.
Counters! He calls off the pin attempt, maybe wanting to try something else.
And just like that, avoiding surefire disaster.
A lot of mutual respect between these two superstars. The first time these two former world champions will ever face each other.
Yeah, we talk about the honor of battling for the title. I think it's an honor for both of these guys to be facing each other.
Up and around, down with a tilt-the-world backbreaker.
Putting him in the corner for something here.
Each superstar trying to counter and gain an advantage.
Quick evasion from him there.
Counters and counters. Each superstar looking dialed in. Float over neckbreaker. Picture perfect.
Again, the Intercontinental Champion William Regal will face the winner, earning a chance to hold the same title the likes of Pat Patterson, Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Stone Cold, The Rock, and many more have held.
I had the opportunity to talk to Mysterio and Punk earlier today, and they said just having a chance to battle for the Intercontinental title is so important to both of them in both of their careers.
619. Rey
Come
Mysterio
on, man.
may be closing in on that #1 contendership.
Fuck off.
Incoming.
Oh my God, what a move! And now propped up in the corner. Leg moonsault. Into the pinfall for the victory.
He may be down, but somehow he's definitely not out at this point.
Oh, he flips that around. Beautiful neck breaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
Snaps the leg across the head. Delivers an axe handle. There it is. Reversal.
Several reversals. Neither superstar able to penetrate their opponent's defenses.
Placed him in the corner here.
Reversal after reversal. These two are ready for each other.
Neck breaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
Cmpunk with the knee lift in the corner. Follows it up with that running bulldog.
Just as heartening to see Mysterio struggle here.
Yeah,
This #1 contender match full of drama here.
you have to think Intercontinental Champ William Regal is looking on as the 619 setup, but denied by CM Punk.
Ray had it dialed up. Punk has other plans. And what a move by Mysterio with a Hurricane Rana into the 619 position.
And now the second bite of the cherry connects. CM Punk down. And now perhaps in the drop zone for Rey Mysterio to finish this.
Punk out of the way just in the nick of time. And Mysterio rolling up Punk for the victory in a kick out by Punk. Who wants it more?
Punk and Rey have been running at breakneck pace from the first bell, countering each other's best shots. This is anybody's ball game. And now taking the chance to go to the outside, get
From the top, through the air, and connects.
really risked it all there.
Very fortunate to hit the mark in that one. Rey taking it to Punk, still vying for the #1 contender spot. Right to the back.
Punk dodges out in time.
And
this point, it's going to be hard for him to shake those cobwebs loose.
They're going to have to try to fight out of this. Body shots connecting. Canadian Destroyer.
There's Mysterio showing once again why he's a living legend there.
We can look at this from Mysterio. Running dragon.
What the fuck is going on, bro?
Ray may have put the exclamation
And
on
Mysterio's
this
gone
one.
fucking crazy.
I was expecting a great match from both of these men.
Punk and Mysterio are not disappointing tonight.
Oh, what an axe handle.
Cmpunk looking to turn out the
Fucking
lights.
GTS connects.
Does that finish Ray off?
And the cover. Cmpunk is the #1 contender.
Here is your winner, Cmpunk.
Battered and bruised. What a gutsy match out of Mysterio and Punk.
The bottom line is, CM Punk has a date with the Intercontinental Champion, William Regal.
Okay, so far, so good, right? 2 matches, 2 big wins. But let's use this slingshot technology to get another chance at a win that slipped right through my fingers. WrestleMania 27, facing Randy Orton. I'd done what few people dare to do and provoked the Viper myself. This was revenge, of course, for Randy Orton attacking me at Unforgiven, punctuating the whole thing with his trademark punk kick, which caused an injury, which forced me to vacate the World Heavyweight Championship.
Now, that right there was impressive.
Credit to Randy. He showed exactly why he is one of WWE's most dangerous competitors, as I made one single mistake, resulting in him getting the RKO and getting the victory. This time, with your help, we're going to get that win. Let's rewrite history together.
As personal a battle as you'll see at WrestleMania this year, CM Punk has promised to hurt Randy Orton, to turn him upside down. I'd say he's done as good a job as any making good on that promise.
Look, love him or hate him, CM Punk lives by the strength of his convictions. That's what's driving him to come at Orton the way he has been. And in Punk's mind, that's what'll drive him to defeat the Viper here on the biggest stage imaginable.
Faith. That has been the buzzword for Punk. That faith is what Punk considers his guiding light as he continues down this path of darkness and self-proclaimed vengeance against Orton. CM Punk very confident coming into this matchup. He says he has followers and faith in his corner.
I don't know how much faith he can have when those turncoats in the new Nexus have been neutralized. At this point, Punk has as many followers as you have.
Both superstars perched up high. Not from up there. There it is. Hurricane Rana.
Quite the high-risk maneuver there. We'll have to see if it will bear a high reward.
Ooh, great anticipation. Caught in a bad spot.
Just smashing the face hard there.
Conspicuous by their absence tonight are the other members of the new Nexus. Each of Punk's followers have been barred from ringside after suffering losses to Randy Orton.
And the Vipers made double sure that they won't be in the building as he gave each member of the group a take off. Wow, cross body.
Headed back into the ring.
Come on, man.
Oh, man.
Punk wasting no motion on the counter. Placing him in the corner. Oh, quick way to respond with the reversal.
And I also see a cut on the face of Punk.
Oh, look at this. Neck breaker after the float over. That was pretty.
Struggling to fight, being forced into the tree of woe.
Oh, kick connects. Punk's faith beginning to falter as the Viper starts to chip away. Bam! Well-placed calf kick.
Oof, that certainly caves a chest in.
Oh, what an axe handle. Orton getting worked on right now. Yeah, Punk's just toying with Randy, like a cat with a mouse. Punk never saw that coming. Randy's finally able to slow all that incoming offense.
Randy weathered the storm and wants to create a flurry of his own. Punk sidesteps out of that. Neck breaker.
Being set up in the corner for something. Reversal! And that turns things around. Countering each other again and again. Cmpunk stopped that in its tracks.
Cmpunk connects with that knee lift. An opponent like a sack of cement dropped with a clothesline.
Oh, here we go! What a reversal!
Propping him up in the corner.
A chain of reversals here. Every motion getting cut off.
Bro, you fucking missed, bro.
Clubbing blow.
Don't mean nothing if you just don't miss it, bro.
He's locking in the target. Just a matter of time.
Counters the Viper's attack. Oh, here we go! Oh, he cuts it off. Oh, no! Someone call the orthodontist.
And guys... I don't know what Orton can do. Punk may have this one sewn up.
Taking heavy fire in the corner in the form of a series of clotheslines. And driven down in a belly-to-back suplex.
Just compressing the whole spine.
And gets sent right into the corner. Taking heavy fire in the corner in the form of a series of clotheslines. And driven down in a belly-to-back suplex.
Merciless strike.
The story of this match is that knee injury of Randy Orton's. We don't know if we'll see Orton's patented Punk tonight. He attempted it on Raw this past Monday, but could not execute the maneuver.
We shall see, Corey. Randy has had a week to recover, but any focused attacks on that region are going to highly lessen the chances that the Viper can unleash his most devastating attack. And he manages to escape just in the nick of time. Randy Orton setting his opponent is just classic.
Vintage Orton. Pure venom coursing through the Viper's veins now, and CM Punk just got a gnarly taste. Randy with a counter. Here's the cover. Does he have it? Kicked out at one? Even the ref can't believe it.
Simply unreal. Potentially inhuman. Kicking out at one. How on earth?
Come on, man. Fuck gonna keep reversing me.
Reciprocating the initial reversal.
Hooked him up. High angle belly to back suplex.
Of course, I can't get up.
Oh, right into a counter. Moves from the ring to the outside.
Punk dodges out in time.
Up and connecting with the Falcon Arrow. And he throws the opposition back into the ring. Trying armbar. And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here.
Great in-ring IQ on display there.
Continuous counters. These superstars looking locked in. Have the Viper scouted. Uranagi by Punk. He turns it. Not sure what he's thinking. Letting go here.
Connected hard with the calf kick.
Andy counters. Being stalked, being measured, and clueless to it all.
Struck in the face mid-attack.
Neck breaker after the float over. That was pretty. Randy Orton gets him back. From the middle rope. Knees up. Got the knees up just in time. Calf kick. Finds the mark.
Reverse, 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 reverse. That shit's annoying, man.
And just that quick, the Viper can turn the tides of this matchup. Power slam by Orton. Uh-oh, Cole, I think we know what the Viper's doing. Yeah, Randy Orton was in position. Vintage Randy Orton. A lethal blow from the Apex Predator. Orton has him pinned. Here we go. And a strong kick out at one.
Somehow they still manage to have enough energy for a relatively quick kick out.
Watching, waiting, and we know exactly
Let me get the
what
fuck
he's
up,
thinking.
man.
Randy Orton, backbreaker. We are witnessing a malicious string of attacks right now.
Stalking from above.
From way up, diving double axe handle. We knew this was going to be more of a war than a wrestling match.
Orton, RKO.
CM Punk doesn't know where he is. Turning it into the pin. There's two. Near fall.
There is that legendary fighting spirit of Punk on full display.
Orton is going to have to keep his composure moving forward.
Bro, I can't reverse shit, bro.
He's got it.
Orton, boom, RKO.
Picture perfect from Orton. Two. Orton wins. Randy Orton has finally bested CM Punk. The winner of this match, Randy
As cold and calculated and evil as Randy Orton is,
fans, you can bet that CM Punk is even more so. We've seen exactly that in the weeks leading up to this match.
While these two men would never admit it, it is eerily similar how alike they are. Punk and all.
Look at it, catch him off guard.
Breaking his own pin here. Not sure if that's wise of him at this point.
Oh, clothesline! CM Punk has stated that Randy Orton is going to, quote, pay for his sins tonight. Those sins date back to 3 years ago. Watch out! All right, he's got to refocus up now. Sliding back into the ring. Beautiful! Neck breaker after the float over. That was pretty. Overwhelming offense now from Punk. Yeah, Punk's just toying with Randy, like a cat with a mouse.
Leaning him against the turnbuckle right here.
And driven down in a belly-to-back suplex. Conspicuous by their absence tonight are the other members of the new Nexus. Each of Punk's followers have been barred from ringside after suffering losses to Randy Orton. And the Vipers made double sure that they won't be in the building as he gave each member of the group a punt after defeating them.
Well, if you ask me, they weren't going to be a factor anyway. Those guys were always the B team of the Nexus. The real ones are now part of the core with 2 R's.
And he goes for the pin. And he breaks the count quickly.
He is far from being put away here, that's for certain.
Punk wasting no motion on the counter. Lands the elbow. CM Punk very confident coming into this matchup. He says he has followers and faith in his corner.
I don't know how much faith he can have when those turncoats in the new Nexus have been neutralized. At this point, Punk has as many followers as you have coal miners.
Oh, bite your tongue, Wade. I'm a proud card-carrying coal miner.
Okay, so it's coal miners 1, Punk followers 0.
And driven down in a belly-to-back suplex. CM Punk picking apart the Viper, clearly on his path to victory. He's able to... Finds the roll on it. Able to reach the ropes, and he's able to last here.
He's able to dodge that one in time.
The story of this match is that knee injury of Randy Orton's. We don't know if we'll see Orton's patented Punk tonight. He attempted it on Raw this past Monday, but could not execute the maneuver.
We shall see, Corey. Randy has had a week to recover, but any focused attacks on that region are going to highly lessen the chances that the Viper can unleash his most devastating attack.
Manages to reverse it. Big time height on that kick.
And Punk clearly ready for a fight here.
Okay, he should really focus on the match now. We get the point.
Bullseye! You've got to wonder where CM Punk's head is at tonight. There has been a lot of instability in his mindset over the past year.
No, you're right, Wade. This time last year. About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. Hey, wait a second. Interesting turn of events here. Now, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
Forcefully sent into the corner of the ring.
Man. Release back suplex. Punk's fade beginning to falter. Oh, hold on. Is he thinking of a submission hit? He's able to reach the ropes and force the release. He's climbing to the top. From the top.
Oh, and that mistake could change the complexion of this match.
Answers back on order.
Goes for the suplex. Powered up high. Oh, but dropping behind Eddie.
Into a chop block.
Randy Orton. Classic Orton. Head on CM Punk. He breaks the ref's count after one. Not quite enough to put him away. Elbow drop. Pin. This could be it.
Oh, he is sadistic. That's the only way to explain why he just abandoned that pin attempt.
And into the corner he goes. Oh, what a clothesline after the knee to the face. Uh-oh. Blocks it with a big cross body.
And Randy Orton. Looks like we are going vintage.
Can't fucking reverse this thing, bro.
And we can't overlook how devastating that DDT was. He's got the shoulders down. This is it. They kick out at only one.
Clearly, still very much in this fight. Punk sidesteps out of that.
Huge kick connects.
Cmpunk looking.
Fans off the attack with an
Orton looking in the submission.
submission hold, folding up the back heat. Agonizing hold, gonna find a way out, and they do.
Hard-hitting calf kick finds its mark.
Even more attacks to the neck and head area. A dangerous target to have you.
Oh, look out!
Flight shot cross body.
A huge risk, but an even bigger reward.
The reversal by Orton.
Reverse. All this nigga do is reverse, bro.
Drop right across the neck.
Able to slip out of that situation.
Reverse. Oh, fuck, bro.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold. Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission. And now thrown back into the ring. The ref continues to count. Rib takeoff. Big impact.
Mongolian chop. Oh, managed to make a well to Orton.
Out of nowhere.
Will that close Punk out?
Not even close.
Bang.
Once again, their core taking some substantial damage.
Down around into the schoolboy. Shoulders are down.
Rope break stops the pin attempt there.
Boom. Kick to the face for your troubles.
Miss.
Oh, what a club.
Like, this is fucking dumb, bro.
Hooked up.
This game is dumb. Nah, he can steal the win. Can't reverse.
Middle rope.
Dumb shit,
Orton
bro.
has it pinned. Here we go. He got the shoulder up in time.
It might be stubbornness or it might be lunacy, but he is refusing to stay down here. And able to skirt around that attack.
Neck breaker after the float over.
That is pretty. I'd say this has been tough to watch, but I think that would honestly be an understatement.
Yeah, these repeated.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. Able to reach the ropes and break the hold.
And a trampling stomp.
Leaning on the turnbuckle here.
Look at this going counter for counter.
Piercing shot. Orton isn't being given a chance to breathe.
Punk is simply refusing to give Orton even an ounce of respite at this point. A little cockiness here from Punk.
Will he get on with it already? This is a fight.
High risk.
Crashing to the floor. Paying the price of treating your own body like a human crash test dummy. Scaling the turnbuckle here. From the top. Oh, God, terrible landing on the outside. That didn't look good at all. Our ringside doctor's on hand. What a cross body.
Turning themselves into a missile.
And hitting the drop zone. Dead center. And he slides him back to the mat. A string of counters. Opportunity now for Punk to capture some momentum. He is absolutely back into neither superstar giving an inch here.
Oh! Blow after blow. Test of endurance at this point.
Nothing pretty here. Just good old-fashioned fisticuffs. Back and forth. Neither one giving up any ground.
Connected hard with the calf kick.
Has him in the corner, thinking of... And Punk and Orton going at it here. Man, both of these guys physically exhausted.
What a knockdown, drag-out affair it has been from the opening bell. Now CM Punk looking to concoct something particularly nasty here.
Randy Orton sensed something bad was coming, fighting his way out, and Punk sent into the steel. And Orton now has Punk where he wants him. Vintage Randy Orton.
And it rarely works out well for Orton's opponents from this point.
The Viper now, coiled, ready to strike. Staring in the eyes of Punk, who's down and out, but I think Orton, guys, may have other ideas.
Yeah, this may well be the knockout blow. Randy Orton got that look in his eye, got venom flowing through his veins, bad intentions in mind.
Knockout blow, this may end CM Punk once and for all, Wade. Orton gonna try to end Punk's career with that patented punch, and Orton's knee gives out.
Oh, just collapsing at a critical moment, and CM Punk surviving there by the skin of his teeth.
Randy Orton's hurt. Punk now trying to figure out if he can drag himself up and somehow take advantage here. CM Punk with a golden opportunity to capitalize here at WrestleMania with a wounded Viper. Orton wanted the RKO and Punk out of the way just in time.
Punk slithering out of there. How smart of that was CM Punk. And now perhaps gets a chance to finish off the Viper.
Punk launching himself off the top. RKO by Orton out of nowhere to Punk. Can he capitalize?
This is Orton's for the taking now. No one comes back from the three most devastating letters in sports entertainment. Hanging DDT.
Pure venom coursing through the Viper's vein. Hit on CM Punk. Kicks out before the 2 count. How this match is still going on defies all reasoning. Drop with the cutter.
Did Randy just end this?